you the most hard-hitting stories and unveil the real facts. Welcome to Hard Facts.
I am Maryann Okon, and this is Hard Facts, where we separate truth from fiction. We're passionate about the hard-hitting stories that matter. Get ready to challenge your perception and discover the real world. Let's dive deep into the issues that affect our communities, revealing the untold stories and giving you a voice. No sensationalism, no bias, just raw, unadulterated truth. I am committed to delivering news without compromise. Hard facts as we know them, when we know them, and how they affect you. Every Monday through to Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. This will be your most authentic news experience starting now on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Are you tired of all the noise and speculation in the news? On Hard Facts, we cut through the clutter and get straight to the truth.
If only Fubra has been aware of the boo-boo trap, he would have understood in democracy there are bases for everybody to do accordingly.
Join us as we bring you the stories that matter. We go beyond the headlines to uncover the real facts and the core of every story.
We are doing this, we are doing that. At the end of the day, nothing will become out. What did they promise us? They will be in charge of security and life and whatever. But what are we getting in return?
With in-depth analysis and experts interviews, Hard Facts delivers the truth that others dare not to reveal. Tune into Hard Facts every weekday, 3 to 6 p.m. and arm yourself with the knowledge you need to navigate today's complex world. Hard Facts, where the truth always prevails.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk. Well, apparently we are approaching the last day in the month of July, because August is just right around the corner, and before you know it, those who are interested in protesting might be hitting the streets. Well, welcome to the show. 9 minutes gone past the 3 o'clock hour. Welcoming you officially to the most authentic news experience that you're going to ever have on the radio. This is Hard Facts, the nation's #1 talk news and sports radio station. We're broadcasting live from our audiovisual studios right here in Tamian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. My name is Maryann Okon. I'll be your pilot from now till 6 p.m. It promises to be no dull moment. Most importantly, we're laying out the facts right in front of you, breaking them down piece by piece, and helping you make sense of it. Welcome to Hard Facts Lagos. Welcome, Nigeria. If you're listening to us from outside of the country, you will be part of the conversation. Yes, you are allowed to be. And you can do that via Skype. We're Nigeria Info FM on Skype. But you're also able to join us whether you're driving or not. If you're driving, yes, or you're on the radio, you can listen to us on the radio. But if you are at work and you cannot turn on your radio, you can have us in your ear. We have a mobile application. Just download it. It's Nigeria Info FM. Our mobile application, or better still, you can join the conversation on Facebook and on YouTube. We're Nigeria Info FM on both portals. Like, subscribe, follow all our live conversations. Let's go into the big three stories for today. As usual, when we start the conversation, we look at the big three stories. From there, we move to other matters. Yes, first on the big three, we're looking at issues. I'm sure that every single show has talked about it. The sale of crude in naira, the Mr. President asking for us to shelf our plans once again and dialogue, because he says protest is not the way forward. And the IGP of police is saying we cannot afford violent protests now. These are some of the stories we're going to be looking at. But I've got a video. I'm going to play the audio because the video is courtesy of Channel Television. Again, credit to Channel Television for all of the great things that they're putting out, and they give us some content also. The Interior Minister was on a show on the Channel's television, And a very direct question was put across to him about the sufferings of the people. I'd like for you to listen to what he said, and then, of course, let's try to make sense of it all. No hard feelings. We'll just take a listen to it. Listen carefully. Don't be emotional. Be strategic in your listening, and then let's talk about it. But on the 4 o'clock hour, we're having the EFCC join us. The EFCC spokesperson, finally, hallelujah, is going to be joining us on the 4 o'clock hour. Apparently, he is in a meeting. We're hoping that we can get him out of that meeting on the 4 o'clock hour to join us to talk about the fight against corruption. Most importantly, Mr. Olukoyede had made a promise to all of us that he would leave that office if he was not going to be able to prosecute Yahaya Bello. How many months ago? He's still in that office. Questions that need to be answered. And a lot more. And on the 5 o'clock hour, we'll have the Minister of State for Youth Development. He's here to talk to us about Mr. President's plans for young people and why they should shelve the protest. It's going to be a great show indeed. Welcome.
Get ready for the most important news of the day. It's time for the Big Three Stories on Hard Facts. Tune in to our primetime show for the latest updates and in-depth analysis on the top stories making headlines. From breaking news to in-depth investigations, we bring you the facts you need to know. Join us as we delve into the biggest stories shaping our world today. Tune in to the Big Three every weekday 3 to 4 p.m. and stay informed with the news that matters the most. Hard Facts, where the truth always comes first.
Millions of listeners trust us on Hard Fact. Whether it's politics, social issues, controversies, and trending stories. You know we're credible and objective.
It's Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, once again, welcome Lagos. This is Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info, broadcasting live from Lagos, the economic capital of Nigeria. First top story here. Tinubu orders Naira sale crude. Naira crude sale, I beg your pardon. Why am I seeing things backwards? Tinubu orders Naira crude sale. Marketers are projecting a price crash. But have you noticed the queues outside the filling stations? We actually are facing another fuel crisis. But we're not talking about it. It's been overtaken by events, hasn't it? I got in an Uber and he was smelling of fuel and I said, what's happening? And he said, I've been at NNPC all day. The NNPC gave us an explanation, but does it suffice? Anyway, let me give you some background into this story, okay? The approval given by Mr. President for the sale of crude oil to Dangote Petroleum Refinery is in Naira. Apparently, is going to force prices of domestically refined petroleum products to crash. All marketers and refiners, even experts, stated this yesterday. Operators in the downstream oil sector commended the move by Mr. President, stating that it would boost the output of domestic refineries, shore up the country's foreign exchange reserves, and strengthen the naira. They also hailed the media for putting the matter on the front burner, stressing that Nigerian refineries should not continue to struggle to get the United States dollar to produce a commodity that is produced in the country. On Monday, Mr. President directed Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, to sell crude to the Dangote refinery and other upcoming refineries in Naira. Yes, this is what the president has said that we should do. And the bigger question is, of course, is this sale of crude to Dangote in Naira a welcome development to you or not? Yeah. And, this whole saga of Dangote, somebody just said on a lighter note that Baba has been settled. But have we learned anything from what's been playing out right in front of us on this Dangote situation? I really needed to bring our attention to it because, there's this thing that happens to us with the news cycle. It comes and it goes. We talk about it. We sensationalize it. We make a lot of noise about it. It goes. They bring a new story and then we forget about it. And then we just keep it moving. I'm not saying that, whatever you're focused on is not important. I'm saying we're very quick to forget and sometimes fail to read between the lines. And that's why I wanted to bring to your attention. I wanted to, just ask us. Are you paying attention? Are you taking down notes? Are you reading through between the lines? Are you getting the things that have not been said, but you're seeing? Because you have to read between the lines. Or are we just interested in going on to the next story? I don't know. All right. Well, let's move on to the next story quickly because I want to start taking your thoughts and comments. Nigerians can now buy a bag of rice at 40,000 naira. No need for protest, says federal government. I didn't mean to laugh. It's how I was saying it. No need for protest. There's rice. Chevy is the rice that they are rebagging and selling. Where is the same rice? Oh, it's another one. Is it another one? You know how John the Baptist was asking Jesus that, are you really the Messiah, or shall we look for another? Is it the same rice that we're going to buy for 40,000 that they're rebagging and selling? But seriously, are you excited that rice is going for 40,000, and can it get you? Can you afford it? We need dialogue, not nationwide protest, says federal government. And that's another story. The federal government has urged Nigerian youths to opt out for dialogue rather than protest, emphasizing that these protests could lead to negative consequences. What are your thoughts? And finally, the protests. Nigeria cannot afford violent protests now, says IGP Maryann, that they are trying to extend his tenure. You see how we've forgotten about that now? We're talking about something else. It's going to happen. One day you just wake up and see the man still in office, as opposed to what the law dictates. I shall not talk too much today. The phone lines are open. Let's go. My hands are up. 0201 277 0993, 0201 465 7190 for the ladies. And you can join me on WhatsApp, 08095975805. You can join the conversation on YouTube, Facebook Live. Join the conversation. And on X, use the hashtag Hard Facts. You got 60 seconds. Go straight to the point. I'd love to hear from you. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Maryann, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, Ben Price from Unilag.
Hi, Ben. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Ben. I'm good. Yeah, on these rice sold for 40,000 naira, I don't know, and I think I don't want to know for now. Are we supposed to go and be queuing for rice again that will be stampede? Is not supposed to be a general thing that there will be rice sold to the whole public at the normal price? Must the government make us to see it as if they are doing us a favor? Is it only rice we are eating? What of other things? What of fuel? What of pepper? What of everything? Other things we are buying? The only thing we want, if they don't want that protest to stand, at least this first thing they should do it: bring back subsidy and reverse the electricity tariff. Other things will fall in places. It was from the day this subsidy was declared removed that this entire thing started.
Okay.
And Nigerians have endured over a year. Now, no more patience anymore. You should bring it on.
All right. Thank you, Ben Bray. 60 seconds is all you have, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts. Turn off your radio, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Madam Lucky from Ibedu.
Madam Lucky, go ahead, please.
Yeah, from Ibedu. See, what I want to say is that the issue of the rice, the rice issue, the government is not telling Nigerians the truth.
How do you mean?
See, if they before Buhari closed that border, if people that know Idiroko border and Seme border, if you go to that place, find your way there, you can buy rice. People use Okada machine crossover to bring this rice for people to buy until custom come up to stop us. So if the president wants to stop this thing, let the man reduce the subsidy on petrol. Let it restore the subsidy. At least reduce the price down a bit. Then the issue of the exchange, let it share it into two, so that because under Buhari, I remember that the governors were complaining then that no money to pay salary. Maybe you remember. Then we Nigerians were enjoying subsidy. But when this man come now, governors were smiling while Nigerians are dying. So if you do that and you give everything, when people can go there, buy rice, custom no longer collect duty again. Then the issue of the importation of a raw material, like they gave him list to do, If you can reduce duty on people that produce food, your toothpaste, everything, the price will crash. So it doesn't need. It's like blocking water that is flowing in. Our local farmers, they are not telling him the truth. And the man, if it's not take time, I don't want to say anything. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Madam Lucky, for calling. Interesting points. Because we might rejoice. And I don't like to be a doomsday prophet or anything. And I'm not going to be one today. But yeah, reducing the price of rice, is that going to reduce the price of tomato? Is that going to reduce the price of potato or goat's meat? Is it going to reduce the price of fish? Is it going to reduce the price of chicken and eggs? Oh, what are we supposed to eat the rice with? Some people are saying it's a temporary measure. Why are you being so critical? Welcome to Hard Facts. Good afternoon.
Hello, Maryann.
Good afternoon.
How are you, Amaka?
I'm fine, thank you.
How is everybody?
We're grateful.
Thank God. See, this their rice problem. They are making money. They are using us to play. We don't need their rice. What I need, let him open border. We are near. I'm living near Yanoba. Before we go, the people will go to Seme, bring rice. Then we buy. Why all these ministers? They are just staying there, making mouths, eating from us. 140,000. Where is the rice? Where will you see it? They will give it to their friends, their brothers, their sisters. You will see them selling it. They will go and refill it back and make more money. And the poor people are suffering. Even if you buy the rice 40,000, are you not going to buy? They are saying that we are giving them the price, the cost of 40,000. The person will not buy kerosene or gas. Okay. You will not buy what you are going to use to cook it.
Your time is up. Thank you very much for calling.
Let them continue fooling themselves.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. For those of you who don't know about this rice that we're talking about, when we come back from the break, I'll play it on the live stream so you can take a look at where some of the rice is going. Stay tuned. It's still Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Maryann Okon.
There's a reason why over 1 million people tune into Hard Facts every day. We discuss in-depth stories with sources behind the facts.
The Lagos State High Court has convicted, suspended the Chicago certificate story. It's never going away, is it? Show with stories for the day.
You hear diverse voices and opinions.
And she was meeting campaign with her husband, knowing that.
You should not feel happy because there is nothing to happy about.
Yeah, it's quite pathetic the way the country is going.
We distinguish each story.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Come and experience hospitality. Hotel Expo Nigeria is back for the 5th time this August. Enjoy huge discounts on premium hotels and flight tickets. Connect with business leaders and innovators and learn from our conferences as you discover the latest trends. Experience service and product suppliers, technology and more as you buy, taste, learn and network on the show floor. It's Hotel Expo Nigeria holding at Landmark Event Center, Lagos on August 1st and 2nd, 2024. Doors open from 10 a.m. This Expo, networking and conference event is open to all. Register to attend for free at www.hotelexponigeria.com. Brought to you by Airpeace, Budweiser, Room D, Burger King, The Belvedere, Escapade App, Landmark Africa Group, and we print, package, and promote. Media partner, Cool Wazobia Nigeria Info FM.
The effective big tournament, the Nationals, is coming. August 12 in Lagos. Witness the brightest minds from across the country in a battle of intellect and eloquence.
Have you ever wondered if controlling resources will be the key to dismantling?
Yes, a child has not been properly academically satisfied.
Has such person not also get experience, like your 5th point?
Experience fierce competition.
Peace cannot be kept by force. It's not because there's natural resources there.
Persuasive arguments.
I believe that through a balanced approach to religion and education.
Don't you think that such a person is old enough to decide?
And innovative thinking.
By 1985, the poverty level was below 46%.
If they don't have money for tuition, are you saying they are not going to be accountable?
Whether you're a debater or a spectator, Mark your calendars for August 12, 2024. I Beg to Differ, the Nationals in Lagos, Nigeria. Get ready to be part of history. For sponsorship and other inquiries, call Lagos Larry Griffin 0706 827 1163, Shola Kolade 0907 173 3835, or send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ Students Debates Competition, the Tournament of Champions.
.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Credible journalism, bridging the gap between people and those in authority. With Hard Facts, you are sure to get only the facts.
Tune in to Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info, Hard Facts, and we're bringing you the big three stories for today. Topping the stories, of course, is the fact that Mr. President has ordered naira crude sale to not just dangote but other marketers, and there's a projection that the price might crash. So is that not a good development? Nigerians can now buy a bag of rice at 40,000 naira, so no need for protest, says federal government. Are you excited? Now that you can buy rice at 40,000, why do you need to protest? You could just stay at home on Thursday, right? Or maybe not. Mr. President is saying we need dialogue and not nationwide protests. Yes. The federal government has urged Nigerian youths to opt out for dialogue rather than protest, emphasizing that the protest could lead to a negative consequence. Did you know that? And finally, the Inspector General of Police, whose tenure might be extended, they're considering it, is telling Nigerians that Nigeria cannot afford another violent protest. Not now, not ever. Yeah. Don't forget the police commissioner Yobe and I think the AIG had said that, you see, we cannot handle any form of protest right now. We don't have the manpower. We don't have the bandwidth. Please stay at home. The IGP is also coming out to say that, you know what, if you must protest, it's your right, but do it without violence or rancor. But if you are going to be violent, then we cannot handle it. Share your thoughts with me, Lagos. And of course, we're talking about the rice issue. For those of you who do not know what rice I'm talking about, let me show you. Apparently, we realized that some rice that was sent when the presidency sent trucks to different parts of the country, the one in Kogi State apparently ended up in the wrong hands. Apparently, it was being rebagged. And some gentleman found it out and decided to make a post about it. And I'm going to play you that video. So if you are watching our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube, I'm posting this one for you. So take a listen and watch. Tell me what you see. Is this the rice that you have been promised? Is this the 40,000 naira rice? And again, for those of you who, have heard about the story of the 40,000 naira rice, does this make you feel a little bit at home and not want to, go out on Thursday? Because you see, at least now rice is cheaper. Maybe other things might follow, like the president promised. Could it be?
Please, I want you people to come down.
Skype callers, can you just wait? Just wait, okay? Just wait. Let us get to the video and then we'll come to you, okay? Thank you.
Please, I want you people to come to our aid. This federal government put here, and they are changing it and share it to the market. They are changing.
I'm so sorry. Skype people are just not letting me be.
Please, I want you to come to...
So take a look at the video and then tell me what you think.
People to come to our aid. This federal government put here, and they are changing it and share it to the market. They are changing, not for sale. And now they are changing it to another bag. They wanted to sell it in the market. But we hijacked them here that they will not take the food out until they share the food to the people that are supposed to be. And the person said it that he have the allocation from Ministry of Agri. Please, I want you to come to our aid. We want you to come to our aid. This is what they are doing. Tomorrow they say government. This is not for sale. Federal government assists food. Please come to our aid. Video it very well. These people are hungry. I bought one beast today. One tin beast. I bought it 318 naira. 318 naira. One mudu of the beast now is 30,000 naira. This is what they are doing. This is what they are doing with Nigerian food. This is what they are doing. This is what they are doing. They will rebag it and sell it. This one is beans. This one is corn. And this is millet. See them here. See our food, Gary. See what they are doing. Please come to our aid. Not for sale. They are selling it in the market. Please. And the man, he won't making noise that he can do something. He can up to anything. He's not up to anything. I told him that he can't do me anything. I will expose them. This is what they are doing. As far as I stand with my truth, nobody can do me anything in my life. This is what they are doing.
He seemed really resolute about that one, yeah? Anyway, this is coming from Kogi State, apparently. And this was about a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. No heads have rolled, as far as, I know. But what's most... I mean, there are too many sides to this story. This could be the rice that they are rebagging for 40k now. Could be. Because it's from the granaries, yeah? The federal government's granaries, yeah? So, this could be the man's duty to rebag them, to sell them for 40k. Even though they wrote there, not to be sold. I'm just giving you a different angle. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. 0201-277-0993, 0201-465-7190, only for the ladies. And on WhatsApp, it's 080-959-75805. Join the conversation. 60 seconds is all you have. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Welcome, Maryann. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Madam Shanshine from Shongote Duaja.
All right, go ahead, Madam Shanshine.
The rice, I've not seen anyone in the market who, I'm not sure. Because I went to market today, I still bought rice. The one I bought is 85,000.
Maybe it has not reached the market now. They just announced it yesterday. Just be patient.
We should be. I bought something 85,000 naira today. I did not see any 40,000 naira rice. So I'm just hearing it this afternoon on your show.
Well, it's news apparently.
That one no me say we no go enter streets on the first too because hungry day where we are.
What do you? So you're not impressed
today? I'm not impressed, Kenny. I bought egg 1 crate for 5,002. I have 6 children now. I have small potato like that 2,000. No, we hit the street. Shall I perfect Jenny? It's not the rice we eat now. There's no way. No granite oil.
It is well. Thank you very much for calling, Madam Shine. I appreciate your thoughts. Because I asked that question. Yeah, so rice is down. What about the other things? Are they going to come down before Thursday? Just a question, Mr. President. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Maryann, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Don't hurt us. I said don't hurt us.
What do you mean?
I calling for my bride, but with the vest like this. What if be the rice? What if be the rice? Everybody do the right thing.
It might not mean anything to you, but there are people who want the rice.
Wait, I'm coming because before my time go finish. Is it like this? They are doing outside country to the people. I mean, they don't know how much our money they vanish. I mean, what are we talking about? As I did since morning, I never eat anything. I go buy granola now. I'm a business woman. I cannot do granola. I get 8,000 naira for 1 page. What are we talking about? I will buy oil of 1,000 before I go die. What are we talking about here? We are dying. As I say, you are not paying anybody money. Let's just come down. Then we do our own business, normal business. Let's continue. My husband, I cannot go do Okada work again. No fuel. He's there in the house now. I have 3 children. They are crying now for food. What are we talking about here? I mean, who is helping
I understand.
Everything. You cannot do your business that you are doing again. Now the one that they were now again.
I understand.
But my God, stay outside now. I not see money when I go buy land, make I try and make I go hustle for my life. I mean,
Thank you very much for calling. Your time is up. Thank you very much for calling. I totally understand. I might not necessarily understand the gravity of what you're experiencing, but we're all in pain. We're all groaning at some level. And I do get it. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's like the women have taken over the show today. Oh yeah, women are they?
Because now we they see them. Now we they see them. Now we they go market. Mary Ann. See, you said, Papa, you too they believe these people. How can they be believing these people? Since last year they be telling lie. That's thing they're saying for this. They're asking, why you don't show your face? I saw the video. Why didn't you show your face and complain bitterly? Say give number. They ask, why you not show your face? They are just asking. They are all the same thing. Now agents of Tinubu be that one. Yes. Where is the rice now? Where is the guys? I'm from market now.
But it was just announced yesterday.
I nearly cry in the market. Waiting. How you gonna announce what we have not seen? How can you Boji they are don't mind them now? Boji Tinubu they do. It's not doing anything. See, how can you announce that rice is 40 naira when you never bring it from market?
Okay.
Never bring it from market. Yes, okay, give us that to go and buy it.
Okay.
Give us address or phone number to go and buy it. Now, Boji, lie, federal government, lie to them.
Okay, all right.
From Washington State.
Thank you. Don't take it that far now. Come on. Mr. Boli is calling us from Ikorodu. Hello, Mr. Boli.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Are you trying to whine me or what? That we should wait.
Shay, they whine me, nee. Oh God, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah. People, they don't tell me. So make I wait for what? I don't get it. Maryann, I saw the insulting rice you were showing on YouTube just now. Is that the rice you're asking me to go and buy for 40k? Did you see the thing? Is that so right?
I don't even know. That's the thing. I don't even know if that's the rice that they're rebagging to sell to you. I don't know.
They don't give a hoot. The presidency, when they told Labour to hold on in the midst of a protest, you know what happened? They negotiated for 70,000. Maryann, when these people tell you to hold on, just realize that they are trying to rebag you, recycle you, and resell you. So there's nothing like holding on. Maryann, if you want to protest, we are starting on 1st of August. So until all these demands are met, what are you saying we should hold on, Maryann? No, they whine me, essay. No, they whine me. No, they whine me. I don't like you understand? Eco rice is 77,000 as I speak with you. Their own rice that they put, yes, 77, 78, approaching 80k. So they are not even saying anything. They are not budging. They are not breaking.
Okay.
Why should I yield? Why
all right.
should I bend?
Ms. Oboli, your time is over.
They whine me.
Okay. I'm not whining you. Let me go to YouTube. Don't forget, we're live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on Facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. Post your comment on our live feed. I want to read from you. I see a lot of tweets coming in on X, and I also see a lot of WhatsApp messages. I want to spread the love, okay? Let me start with YouTube Live. Samuel Ajire says, good afternoon, Maryann. What the president can do to prevent the protests is to address the nation with specific action plans to reduce the price of foodstuff generally. The way he announced that subsidy was gone. Okay. I'm going to turn on Skype again. Yes, guys, because when I was playing that video, Skype people were calling me. They did not allow me to land. Now that I've landed, Skype, you can come on. All right, Skype is back up, so you can call me via Skype if you're listening to us from outside of the country. Let me start with WhatsApp, and then I'll, circle back to Facebook and, of course, X. Let me start with WhatsApp. This one, Olushagajai says, can rice reach the target location without being hijacked by our politicians? How many individuals will the rice reach? Will the government continue to steady supply to avoid continued hunger? So it's only rice that Nigerians will eat. Can government reduce the cost of fuel? Anything share, we never ever get those. We'll never ever get to those in need. Okay, Olushaga, thank you for your message. Abe here says, Maryann, help me buy the 40k rice, because the 40k stuff I don't have. My brother, shall we talk about not having, because me self I don't have, Alex from Ottawa says, can we ask ourselves these questions? If we don't want to protest, who are we protecting? Is it incorrect that people are hungry and that prices of goods and services are abnormally high? Are we truly sincere? We want development and national prosperity, or ethnic or tribalic projections? We may understand too late that we have helped our enemy to waste our posterity and that's of our children. Alex. This one says, blessing from Obawale says, any Nigerian that believes that the federal government about the 40,000 naira rice, to me, can be easily deceived by anybody on this earth. We are being played. I just don't know why most Nigerians cannot see clearly. Let us come together as one and voice out our grievances to this wicked government that doesn't care about us. Someone says, who's talking or taking these people serious? Please, the likes of Onanuga and Wike are busy accusing their political opponents of planned strike. Another group in the same government is claiming to be begging Nigerians, pretentiously calling us one family. At the same time, they're holding meetings with all sorts of groups, talking from both sides of their mouths. Hope they will tell different groups to complete the stories of their reckless spending. I've never seen incoherence and dishonesty in governance in the way that this government, I've seen in this government. Stephen Ejaniki, thank you for your message. Joseph here says, this government is somehow, they usually release colossal information just to confuse the people. How can you be selling rice without location? Even if you buy biscuits at the back of nylon, you will find the address. Okay, if you buy biscuits at the back of the nylon, you will find the address or nomenclature. John, thank you very much. Or Joseph, thank you. This one here says, the government is clueless until farmers are able to safely go back to their farms. They're just joking, he says. Does he have a point? Maryann, this one says, good afternoon. You people on the radio should not give us some false information. What are you saying false? The government released the information. We're putting it out to you and you're calling it false. What do you categorize as false? Sam from Satellite Town. Help me. Google. Oyeka from Idagun says, is rice the only food Nigerians eat? That he's reducing the price of rice to 40k. That's to show you that this government is very wicked and heartless. Wow. Additional here says, Lagos about bag of rice sold for 40,000 naira. Okay, I'm sure you're saying about the bag of rice that's sold for 40,000 naira. Of what advantage is that to us? It's pure slavery. So sad that the worst of us are ruling the best of us. Let me move away from that and go to X. Yusuf Akinwale here on X says, with the recent policies by the government, I will suggest that we put the protest on hold for a month to see the effect on the economy. The idea of the protest is to get the government to hear our plight. If they're ready to make changes, let's give them grace. Yusuf, I want to agree with you, but then I remember Labour. Do you remember just a few weeks ago when they shut everything down and government was running from pillar to post to do everything in their power, and the moment they called off that strike, here we are. Edos First here says, now so clowns fool this nation, he says. Okay. More messages coming in on X. Joy Forever here says, how can you say that rice is being packaged and sold for 40k? Our government can't be trusted. IGP needs to warn his men not to molest protesters like they always do. Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants dialogue, but unilaterally removed subsidy to introduce hunger and hardship in the nation. People are in pain. Joy Forever, thank you for your message. Let me go to Facebook Live. I'd like to read your messages on Facebook Live. So let's go there quickly. And then I'll come back to phone lines. I've still got about 12 minutes on the clock. Additional Ayatonibo says, rice being priced at 40,000 is just a gimmick. And this does not still change the age-long impression that points to the carelessness and insincerity or insensitivity of Nigerian government and politicians. What about fuel issue? What about insecurity? What about the politicians' humongous salaries? What about electricity? What about gas? What about good health care? Even these politicians had done the right thing in treating the people well, not embezzling public funds the way they have done, they would have still had some much goodies to leave for after all. but they chose bad and hard ways. Let them continue until they destroy the last thing. They cannot destroy the last thing. No players though. Ayoyemi Nicholas here says they should just mention the location in Nigeria, but they're never specific. The actual locations and timeline and how to control the population on Nigerian citizens at the location, if it spells out after all. That's he's talking about the location for the rice, obviously. Obey Joseph here on Facebook Live says, we're the problem of Nigeria because we keep on electing people who have nothing to offer us other than pains and hardship, poverty, insecurity, and all sorts of things. It is a pity, he says. And Apeti Sati here says, Maryann, no matter what you tell people, once there's hunger, whatever you say will fall on deaf ears. Oh, wow. And then Houston or Lagos, we've got a problem. All right, I'm coming back to the phone lines. 0201-277-0993 is for the men. 0201-277-0993 for the men only. The women, 0201-465-7190. And if you are on WhatsApp, you want to join the conversation, is 08095975805. On Skype, we're Nigeria Info FM. I would like to hear from my Skype callers. Go ahead, call. I've got about 10 minutes on the clock, so keep those calls coming. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
My name is Mrs. Robert.
How can you be Mrs. Roberts? Why are you calling the ladies line? Get off the ladies line.
No.
You can't call the no. You can't call the ladies line. Sorry. I'm not going to allow you to do that. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Turn off your radio, please.
Hello, Maryann.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Alex speaking.
Hi, Alex.
Yeah, now we are hearing that selling 40,000 worth of rice?
Yes.
So those people whose minimum wage is up to 40,000, what should they do? Is it rice that
you will buy the custard bucket?
So the custard bucket, for how long will I eat that?
You eat and then whatever is left.
I'll just carry the raw rice and be eating. I will not use gas to cook it. Is it the rice alone? What of the condiments? Apart from that, is it the rice that will pay the children's school fees? Or is it the rice that will buy yam? Or is it the rice that will give us electricity? I mean, the rice that give us electricity? Is it the rice that will fix the bad roads? Or is it the rice that will give us good hospitals, facilities? Is it the rice? Please, I need answers to this question.
Alex, I think that you're too, what's the word that the men use on the women? You're too high maintenance, you know. Some people have received rice and they're happy. They're very glad and they're not going to protest. Why are you complaining?
It's the kwashiorkor level. Eating rice, eat rice money after night. Give children that are still growing rice. No protest. Is rice they will eat? Is that what you are talking about? So in their own house, they give their own children, people that are under 1, 2, 5 teenagers, you give them rice from morning to night with nothing to eat it.
Alex.
What is rice? Is what I say.
Thank you for calling.
Is it our hospitals? Is it rice that will give us electricity?
I don't know.
In this Nigeria, is it rice?
Alex, you're preaching to the choir, but thank you for calling. I've got to go. I need to take some calls on Skype. Hello. Azu is calling us on Skype. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Maryann.
Good afternoon. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Wow, so here it is again. The chicken have come home to roast. You see, I don't know, we're just very, very funny people. We plant cassava and we're expecting corn. What have we been doing since? We have been, very selfish people. We've applied selfishness in choosing our leaders, sentiments in picking political leaders, sentiments in everything. We just pick wasteful leaders and we're expecting our own share. What is all this? We will never tell ourselves the truth. When I'm sounding this way, I want us to understand that we are all in this together. Maryann, let me remind you, there was once a president in this country that said, we had so much to spend, like we don't know what to do with money. Today, we beg for food. Look at how shameful we have gotten to. Today, we are a hungry people. Like, we told ourselves so much lies to the people that we're not.
I have to speak on behalf of the vice president. You are a bandit. You are the ones that are behind this protest. You are the people that are trying to make us protest against the government. You're a bandit. I think in another word, in another case, he called you people stupid. So yes, why are you even calling this station?
Can I continue?
Yes. You have 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Because you are wasting our time.
Right, so
you bandits.
no, the thing is very, very simple. Let me just tell them one of those lies they are telling us I don't want to buy. They are telling me that it is a worldwide stuff. There's economic crush, Ukraine and this. Then they're saying, like, I did Indonesia, there's no inflation here. Price no go up. Things are going on well. Take care of yourself. Nice talking with you again.
Thank you, Azu, for calling. I appreciate it. Of course, I know that. I know that you're not a bandit, but it's just ridiculous. Because, I mean, the vice president said that you guys are the ones who are instigating us, of course, because we don't have a mind of our own, Abi. So the brothers and sisters in diaspora, the ones who send money to help our ailing economy, the ones who are contributing to the lives of those of us who are here, because we're always begging them. Because when they change the dollar, the money will have some weight. They are now the bandits, the ones that are behind the protest. What else is new, by the way? On YouTube Live here, Chuck Silver says, my name is Maryann, by the way. People are just talking about rice, beans, Gary. They don't even remember baby food. Do you know how much? My brother, let me tell you. Forget about this, my hair and my makeup. I went to the supermarket some time ago and I wanted to buy milk. I mean the adult milk. Do you know how much it was? You know how you pick one, you drop it, you say, let's see if you see. The further you go, the higher the price. So, and in that moment, I'm thinking about nursing mothers and the fathers who have to keep doling out cash because the baby no send you now. The begin just day where they now bring and come. Child must shop. I was talking to my friend yesterday and I was saying, do you know how much children eat? Especially when they're at that growing age. Every time they want biscuit, they want chocolate, they want this, and they want what they want. They don't care. How are you coping if you're a parent out there? My heart goes out to you. How are you coping? And if you have a newborn, how much is diaper? Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts. Oh dear, please call me back if that was you. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, good afternoon, Miriam.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Tina, Madam Tina. I'm calling from Lawansin.
Go ahead, please. You have 60 seconds.
I want to talk about the rice thing. This rice they are giving us.
Mm-hmm.
So after cooking the rice,
they are not giving you. They are not giving you. We buy it.
After buying for 40. Oh yeah, after buying for 40,000, we now use palm oil to put on top.
Yeah,
what do they
you
mean?
sprinkle
They are
small
taking
salt.
us for a ride. How many people have even the 40,000 to buy the rice right now? How many people? The poor are still hungry because only the people that can buy it are for 40,000 that can buy it. What about the poor? They say they are helping because everybody is now poor. All of us, all of us are the same category. It's them and us poor people now. So what do they want us to do? What do they really want us to do? They are taking us for a ride. Let us do the right. Let us use the opportunity we have now. They are shaking. Why are they shaking? They go to America. They see what is happening there. How government is subsidizing. What are we doing here?
So are you hitting the streets on Thursday? Are you protesting?
Of course. In fact, I will be naked. I'm very naked.
Oluwa, it's okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for calling. All right. Tosin Clark here on YouTube Live says, na scam mo. That 40K rice, na scam. We need specific actions that will show cost cutting in government spending. Thank you, Tosin, for your message. I've got about 3 minutes on the clock. I'm coming back to WhatsApp to read a few more messages, okay? This one says, Maryann, how can Mr. Robert call the female liner? He said, it's Mrs. Robert. He said, this is a Nigerian factor. All right, Edwin Asuko here says, a bag of rice for 40,000. I laugh. I don't know why some people only live for lies. Age lie, education lie, father lie, origin lie, sex lie, good morning lie, sad. Okay, this one says, which rice, I beg? This is not democracy. This is just a demonstration of crazy by government. I regret being a Nigerian. Felix from Ibeshe, you can't be anyone else. So you're a Nigerian. Don't regret it, eh? Someone says, today, a Toyota Corolla 2006 model is sold for 8 million to 8.5 million. Tokumbo. And Nigeria is overused. In the Nigeria overused one, okay, that one is sold for 4 to 8 million. 4 million to 4.8 million, I beg your pardon. You carry that your car to queue for fuel for up to 5 hours I managed to get your for 800 naira per litre. You get off the fuel station and you face heavy traffic, usual traffic, and waste. That's hard-earned fuel. When you get off the traffic, you will face massive potholes that will spoil your car, and you are left with no choice but to spend heavily to fix a car that you struggle to pay roadworthiness for, a road that is not worthy. At the end of the day, you won't be able to afford that bag of rice, even if it's for 40k. He says, I'm joining the protest with all my heart, and if they apply force to push us out of the streets, we will push back, period, he says. So someone says, it's a false paradise for anyone to believe this with all their hearts, that government would redeem the stopgap measures put in place to swindle the frustrated and hungry Nigerian or masses in order to dissuade them from hitting the ground running with the end time or for bad governance protests. I don't eat rice. Or you say you don't eat rice. Likewise, many Nigerians. Chisco. Okay. This one says, okay, Titus. I cannot do that right now on the radio. Caesar here says, please let Nigerians know that the president is doing well for planning to give rice, because he only promised 10 million jobs in the military for youth, and also to feed them with agbado and corn. Let them ask for agbado. That was what he promised them, and exactly why they voted him in. Really? Okpe here says, Nigerians are acting as if protesting is the end. In the end, okay. Nigerians are acting as if protesting is the end. All be all. Okay. So what happens after the protest? Please be asking your callers. I'm sure it's a start, sir. Just the agitation that they want to protest. Things are happening. Magic is happening. Why are you telling people how to feel, if they should protest or not? Let them protest. And after that, they can decide what they want to do. We cannot tell people how they want to feel. And if people don't want to protest, that's also fine. If they want a dialogue, go that route. But something has to give. Well, my name is Maryann Okon. We're going on a break. Yvonne Haifo is here with the news at the top of the hour. Unfortunately, EFCC might not be able to join us at the top of the hour, 4 o'clock, but let's hope that they can. If not, there's more to the conversation. And of course, you want to hear from the Interior Minister right after the news. Stay with us.
.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.